Hello from Stumbles.
And Fumbles.
So today we are up at Willow Beach in Lake Mead National Recreation Area, and we're going to be doing some kayaking, going up towards the old gauger station, and some kind of, hopefully we'll get far enough up to get to some of the, I think it's called the Emerald Cave, but we'll show you our way, or along the way as we go. It was different because of the whole COVID-19 thing we got here, and they're only accepting annual passes now, which we were intending to buy when we got here. However, they don't even take them, they no hand-to-hand transactions, so we had to pull up and get service on the side of the road and do it online and then show it to them. So just something to be aware of if you come up here. There's been a little change in the way they do business. So we will see you out there on the water. So looking this way, you can see Fumbles coming up the river. Way down at the end is the area where you launch your kayaks. Then coming over here is the marina. They have a campground up there, boat rentals, kayak rentals, all kinds of different things. Not sure that they're doing any of that right now during the whole COVID-19 pandemic, but there's a lot of people down here. Most of them seem to be just kind of picnicking and hopefully keeping their social distancing. So over here you have the pretty nice fishing pier they've made. I believe it's all handicap accessible. Pretty nice little pier. And then you can see along here some day use areas where a lot of people have come to get out of their house and just enjoy the day. This here is the Willow Beach Fish Hatchery. I think it's trout they do, but I'm not 100% sure. It's a pretty big facility. You can hear it running up there, but keeping the river and the lake stocked. There's Fumble going to find a nice little cove to take a break. There's a cool view. You can kind of see where we're heading up into the, let me get turned here, heading up into the Black Canyon. And up there, I think it's in the shadow area, is the boardwalk, which hopefully we get up there and I'll kind of explain that to you. Or the Catwalk, I guess it's called. It's where the old guy who used to live down here gauged the depth of the river for the steamboats would go across the cable there to get to a gauging station on the west side of the river up there in them cliffs. But he had to walk along a catwalk on the east side to get out to a little, I guess, cable and tramway that he would pull himself across on. But anyway, that's where we're heading up there. You can see a few kayakers up there probably ahead of us. And we'll get up there and take a look. All right, so up here you can see it says historical site, Trailhead, and a nice beach over here. But if you look up there, you can see looks like a foundation, and I believe that is where the house was for the guy who ran the gauging station. Obviously no house there now, but man, he sure had a heck of a view, but he also had one heck of a life, because this was pre-Hoover Dam days when he was living up there. And man, what a view. You can see Fumbles back there coming up the river. She's been stopping and getting all kinds of bird shots. I don't know how she does it without capsizing, because I've been real tippy today, but I have capsized out here before and I'm not trying to do it again. See you up the waterway.
Hi, so I found me a nice little place in the shade to sit and bird watch, of course. And you can hear marsh wren singing in the background. But Stumbles went upriver to get some of the scenery for you guys, get some video. And me, well, Willow Beach to me is one of the toughest places to kayak because I don't have a lot of upper body strength and you have to constantly paddle to get upstream. And there gets a point where I'm just like, oh, I've had enough. But so I'm gonna sit here and wait for him to get done and we'll meet up and then we'll make some more video for you. Bye.
Alright, so here is where one of the cables is that the gauging station guy would cross this canyon here. Go across this, I don't know if you can see it, but the cart's hanging out there on the cable. Then he would go across this catwalk. Oops, sorry about my finger. Go across this catwalk down to where that building is on the west side. He would cross the cable there to judge the depth of the river for the steamboats that used to come up here prior to the Hoover Dam. And then you can see some of the caves cutouts on this side. Pretty gorgeous up here. Surprised we haven't seen any bighorn sheep yet. We usually do. See you in a bit. Alright, so there's a little better view. Sorry if there's wind noise. It's starting to get a little windy, so we're probably going to start actually heading back down the river. But there's the view of the catwalk. And up here you can see the cart going across the cable. And like I said, if there's wind noise, I'm sorry. It's just getting a little windy out here. So I'm going to use that to our advantage though on the float back. Fumbles leading the way. How's it going up there?
It's going good, thank you. I'm ready to just coast back and go downstream.
Yeah, the wind is nice now. It just kind of pushes us back. But you can kind of see where we came from. A lot more kayakers starting to show up now. Everybody's getting out and enjoying the day. Well, this is a life. Not even have to paddle now, really, and we're just floating with the wind back. Lazy kayaking. Well, as we get back to Willow Beach, you can see, I don't know if America's opened back up, but definitely Willow Beach has opened up because this place is getting packed. We've been passing all kinds of kayaks, stand-up paddleboarders, rowboats, canoes, even motorboats on our way back down to the landing. So I guess that's a good sign. America's working again. Just hopefully they're still stopping the spread.